Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope that you will be okay. Dear student, we are in the second segment of our reading and comprehension for the unit 1, that is humor, and section number 2, the night the ghost got in. Let's proceed toward the reading, and once again you have to read after me so that you could be fluent in reading. There's something down there, I said instantly, at once, without wasting time. Steps began again, circled, going round in shape. The dining room table, the table on which people have their food. Like a man running and started up the stair toward us, heavily, two at a time. It's mean the sound of running was like that two people were running toward them. Herman rushed to his room and slammed mean shut the door with force. Slammed the door, close the door, shut the door with force. I slammed shut the door at the top of the stairs and held my knee against it so that nobody could enter. After a long time, minute mean here time, I slowly opened it again. Okay, boys? There was nothing there. There was no sound. None of us even heard the ghost again. The slamming of the doors had aroused mean got up, awaked from sleep. Who? Mother. She peered out, looked with observation. Her room. What on the earth are you boys doing? She demanded. She asked. Herman ventured out of his room. We have discussed this word ventured out in our previous lesson. Nothing, he said gruffly with low voice. What was all that running around downstairs? Said mother. So she had heard the steps too. We just looked at her. Burglars. It's mean thieves, robbers, bad people. She shouted intuitively. We have already discussed this word in the word sentences section, and we have already learned the meaning, POS and sentences of this word. Clear? I tried to quieten, to make her quiet, to calm down her by starting lightly downstairs, lightly, slowly. Come on, Herman, I said. I will stay with mother. This is the answer of the Herman. She is all excited. Herman was telling about the feeling of mother, that she was excited, that's why he want to stay with mother. I stepped back onto the landing. Don't either of you go a step, said mother. We will call the police. But here, look at these words. Since the phone was downstairs, I didn't see how we were going to call the police. Nor did I want the police, but mother made one of her quick, incomparable decision. Incomparable, matchless. The thing which is not compared to that. She flung up. She threw her arms and opened. She flung up a window of her bedroom which faced which was opening toward its mean, which faced the bedroom window of the house of a neighbor, people living next door of your house, that is called neighbor. Picked up a shoe and whammed. We have discussed this word in the word sentences video. Whammed mean threw something with force. It threw the pane of glass across the narrow space that separated the two houses. Glass tinkled, broken down with low voice, ringing voice, onto the bedroom used by a retired engraver named Bardwell and his wife. Bardwell had been unwell. Unwell mean he was ill person, not a healthy one, for some year, and had mild attacks now and then. Frequently it's mean. Now and then mean frequently. It was now 2 o'clock on a moonless, when at the night there is no moon in the sky, that is called moonless night. Bardwell was at the window in a minute or a while, shouting, frothing a little, shaking his fist. It's mean he was so angry. We will sell the house and go back to Peoria. Peoria was their native town, their home village. We could hear Mrs. Bardwell saying, it was only after some time that my mother got through to them. It's mean she made Mr. Bardwell to understand and recognize burglars. She shouted. Bardwell at first thought there were burglars in his house, but finally he quietened down, it's mean calm down, to make calm down, and call the police for us over an extension, an extra thing attached to something for enlargement, that is called extension, found by his bed. Clear, boys? After he had disappeared out of sight from the window, mother suddenly at once made as if to throw another shoe, because the thrill, the excitement of throwing a shoe through a window pane attracted her, draw the attention. I stopped her from doing so. The police were there in a very short time. They came very fast. They began banging, knocking loudly with a beating sound at our front door. Open up, cried a hoarse voice, loud, a rough voice. We are men from headquarters. Wanted to go down. I wanted to go down and let them in, but mother didn't let me. Okay, dear students. So this was the reading for today. Now here is the quiz. You can see here question number. This mother did not use the phone at home to call the police because. Complete the sentence. What was the reason that the mother was not able to use the telephone at home? Yes, of course, the telephone was downstairs and mother did not want to use the phone because she thought that there were burglars in the house. Number next. Whose steps did the writer hear? Were they a burglars or a ghost? Or were they someone else? What do you think? Now it is your responsibility and your understanding and comprehension to write the answer of this question, the last one. Okay, my dear student, I hope that you would have enjoyed the lesson. Thanks for watching the video with interest. Again, I am saying, if you have any kind of question, problem, difficulty in your mind about the lecture, about the reading, about the words, about the understanding, ask me. I will help you to solve that problem. Take care of yourself. Inshallah, meet you in next video. Allah Hafiz.